I got a soft-spoken voice, and apparently that's my sexy voice. That's how I speak all the
You got some honey in that.
time.
Oh fuck! You've got some honey in that voice.
Look at that walk. Look at that walk. Look at that walk.
All right, so he looked up on his phone. What did you? How to have a sexy voice?
How to get a sexy voice or something, or a deeper voice. I forgot.
Wait, did you look up how to get a deeper voice?
I forgot.
Okay, so he looked up some shit on his phone on how to have a sexy voice or something, and I haven't watched the video, but I saw the thumbnail and I was like, all right, I gotta watch this shit. So pay attention, gentlemen. This is
soft-spoken voice.
This is how you get a sexy voice.
Like Batman. You think Batman?
Do you think Christian Bale's Batman's his sexy voice?
Batman.
Rachel, that ass feels so good. I'm gonna play with them titties. Fear me. Developing a deeper voice. I'm gonna leave the link to this video in the description below. Let's let's do this, bitches. Oh, you know it's going to be on point. I am Alpha.
Gentlemen, great to see you. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So, growing up, I was always super self-conscious about my voice, and I really attribute it to the fact that when my grandfather would call every time and I would answer, hello, he'd be like, hey, Susan, which is my mom. So what I started doing every single time...
Jeez.
That's kind of hurt.
I'm glad I didn't go through that.
That's kind of hurt, man. Hey, Susan. His balls just went up in him a little more each day. Every time his grandfather called, he's just a part of his manliness died.
Time the phone would ring and I'd answer it, I'd try and get as macho and as masculine sounding as possible. The result was this low-pitched squeaky growl. Hello? So I did this for a while, thinking that eventually my voice would change and it would just magically become more robust, deeper, and full of bass. Well, this never ended up happening. And as a result,
and still hasn't happened. Jesus Christ, my dude. We're taking how to give a deeper voice lessons from a guy who does not have a deep voice. You wonder the irony.
He probably this is how he learned to make a deeper voice.
You know what's gonna fuck my head up? Is if this is a voice he's just putting on right now. Like this, he's really got a deep voice, and this is a voice that he's putting on. You know, like British actors can make their British accent go away and become American, Tom Holland and shit. What if he's doing the same shit to us? Just fucking mind blowing.
I have been self-conscious about my voice pretty much my entire adult life. And then I started posting YouTube videos, and there was no getting around the fact that, you know, I call my channel Alpha M, and then here I am sitting there talking, and when I get excited, my voice goes super high, it raises octaves, and I'm trying to project, and people let me know how unmasculine my voice actually was.
Okay, so, all right, what do you mean it's not true?
Just because your voice is high pitched
doesn't mean you're less of a man.
Right.
Exactly. That's the toxic masculinity fucking shit that's been programmed into men since
day one.
Since day one, yeah. I mean, think about it. When you're a kid growing up and shit, you fall down, you get hurt, you're told basically to man up, right?
Yeah.
You know,
nowadays you're man of the house now.
Yeah. Nowadays you gotta fucking, you know. They want us, women want us to be more open with our feelings and shit, but all our life we weren't taught that. Stuff that shit deep down inside until you get a fucking, you know, bubble in your fucking head, the vein pops in your head, and you die like a man with some respect. So I think it is kind of ironic. Alpha M is the title of his thing. I laughed at that too. And I made the same joke, you know, oh, Alpha M. It's got a little lady voice. But who the fuck am I to speak? I mean, Jesus Christ. I sit with my legs crossed like this, for Christ's sake, sometimes. You know? Well, it's because, you know, back in the day, all the old-timer guys, they would sit like this, reading the paper. You see it on like TV shows, like Dick Van Dyke and shit like that. Yeah. They'll sit like that. And I remember sitting like that one day, and I had a guy tell me, like, doesn't that hurt your balls? I'm like, No.
He must have got a big nutsack.
Well, I didn't think of it like that. I'm kind of hate the fact now that I'm thinking about his nutsack. Thank you. Like, how big was his shit? Like, it's never really bothered me. And I'll do shit like this with my hands a lot, you know. And I do like stupid little stuff like this, but it's all for entertainment purposes, and it's not because, you know, I'm less of a man. I don't think the sound of your voice and how big you are and your muscles make you a man. I think what you do in your life determines whether you're a man. How you treat someone, how you treat the opposite sex, how you treat people outside of your own race, how you treat life in general, you know, and work. All that makes you a decent man and a decent human being. I mean, it's plain and simple. But that's not what this video is about. It's about how to get a sexy fucking voice. And we're going to learn from this guy right here.
Even my dad, this is a true story, honest to God. Even my dad one day was like, Aaron, have you ever thought about trying to like bring it down a little bit? You know it's bad when your dad is like, yo, dude, bring it down. You sound a little bit, and I'm like, what?
Son, where's your balls? Where are your balls, god damn it?
Say, go ahead. Say it, I dare you. Feminine? Is that what you were going to say? Well, he never actually came out and said it, but I knew what he was getting at, and I understood. But there was no getting around it. There was.
On my 16th birthday, my dad bought me a box of tampons, and I knew right then and there, I'm not his son anymore. I'm his daughter. It's horrible. Oh my God. Hey, Susan! Damn it, Grandpa!
No changing it. So instead of trying to change it, I decided to embrace it. And so today, I'd like to take some time and talk about your voice and how you can make yours the sexiest it can be. All right, so first things first, we gotta deal with the vocal facts, and they are that there's really nothing that we can do to make our voices deeper, because the deepness of your voice is determined by the length and thickness of your vocal cords.
That's not entirely true. My voice did not used to be as deep as it is now. We can thank cigarettes for that. So if you want a deep voice, it's time to spark up some cigarette. That's horrible. That's a horrible thing to say. Or if you do like this kind of face, you can make that kind of voice. Seriously, try the face here. You got to put your chin down like that. Just try the face real quick. Try the face with me. Come on, just try the face and talk.
I can't
do it. That's another way to do it.
But I can sound like Batman.
All right, let me hear your Batman voice.
I'm Batman.
So
yeah, I can't do that.
So you make the
So I can't do this one because it sounds. But I could do this and just say, try the voice with your.
And now you're fucking with your vocal cords there. See, you can make a deep voice. You're just gonna sound like Christian Bale's Batman, and ladies love that. Jesus, tell me where the other dinner is.
Ladies love that.
Oh, come on, let me visit your bat cave.
Developed during puberty. All right, so when you're going through puberty, everybody knew that kid who all of a sudden he's like a soprano, and all of a sudden his voice starts cracking, and then it's like, yo, and you're like, damn, Jimmy, when did you become a man? And he's like, oh, but I got pubes too. Jimmy's vocal cords got.
I don't think I've ever had a conversation with someone like you when I turned 14, 15, or 16, and they were like, hey, my voice got deeper, and I got pubes. No shit. No shit, you did? Let me see. I don't think I've ever had that conversation. Has that ever happened to you? No. None of your friends just came up to you out of nowhere?
I'm very quiet.
But none of your friends came to you like, hey, I got pubes now.
No.
See? These are that white people shit. Which is fucked up because I'm white and I never went through this shit. Maybe he just went through that like a upper class white people shit.
Thicker, got longer because he had a lot of testosterone coursing through his body. Where guys like me, well, that change never really happened. It was seamless. I assumed it changed, but I don't know because it was a gradual process. So you're pissed. You're like, dude, my voice is not very whitish enough. And so you try to speak in a lower tone. And what happens is you put more strain on your lower vocal cords. This is actually irritating and could potentially...
Again, This is the way to go.
Damage your voice. Not to mention sound super weird. It puts the lotion in the basket. Here's the deal. If you Google search how to make your speaking voice deeper, there are some tips and tricks out there that will help you with projection and where you actually are speaking from and all that nonsense. I say forget about it. This video isn't going to be about changing the way you speak in terms of how deep it's going to sound. This video is really to encourage you to embrace the voice that you have. But there's some things that you can do in order to make the voice that you are rocking a bit sexier. I have embraced my voice for what it is. Is it ever going to be super deep? No. Is it ever going to have a lot of bass and vibrato? No. When I get super excited, does it go up 6 octaves? Yes!
Okay, so basically you want you to embrace the voice you have to make your sexy voice come from the voice you have. So so I have to embrace my voice to make it sexier.
So that because you're more comfortable. You'll be comfortable with yourself.
I've never really looked at my voice in an uncomfortable way. Have you?
Nah, never.
See, I don't know why you would look it up, because I've told you. Like, we'll be playing...
Because I'm... Because I'm soft-spoken. You said, I gotta listen to you because you talk too soft.
Yeah, because I've told you, like, on Xbox we'll be playing, and I got you turned all the fucking way up. Everyone else is at 50%. And you'll be like, Sin, I said that. Didn't you hear me? I'm like, fucking no, I didn't. I don't even know if you're talking anymore right now. You have a very soft-spoken voice, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, we recorded a few other videos, and at the end of the videos, I think I even said, like, you gotta speak up more. Dude, you gotta, because I'm coming off like this fucking billowing, fucking loud, obnoxious thing, and he's over here like,
yeah.
That's how you get the honeys, right? You just walk up to a girl like, yeah. And he's just dropping. That's right. I'm gonna try. I gotta try that. That's how I'm gonna get laid now. Just gonna have to get a number. We're gonna get a number. Do phone books exist anymore?
That's
I'm gonna find just some kind of a fucking number somewhere.
That's why we got Instagram.
Instagram. I could send a voice message on an Instagram. Oh shit! It's gonna be a voice. Done. Fucking done. Done. Hold up. Hold up.
Send one to Nicole.
Hold up. Hold up. Oh, send one to Nicole? Hold up. You can't laugh. Yeah. All right. All right. She's probably going to reply to that. Oh, no. I sent that to Jen. Oopsie. Oopsie.
Panties dropped.
Hold up. Try it again. Yeah. Did I do it right? Hey, I'm practicing my sexy voice. Does it work? Yeah. Jen wrote back. Okay, hold up. So we're doing a video on YouTube, how to develop a deeper, sexier voice, and that was my attempt at a deeper, sexier voice. How's it sounding? Send me a voice message back. I gotta hear this. Yeah. All right, so this is how I sounded. Can't even hear that shit. Hold up. Yeah. That sounded low as shit. That's the sexy voice. So I gotta embrace my voice and just be okay with it. I gotta and I already told you got honey in your voice. You already do. You know this. I've said it on the headset a few times. You got honey in your voice, man. I'm not wearing panties, but they would drop if I was. I'm just let's make it a little fucking weird.
But that's me, and there's no changing it. But what I will say is this: if you focus on being and developing your speaking skills, it doesn't matter what your voice actually sounds like. Pronunciation, enunciation, volume, tone, intonation, and speed. If you work on those aspects of communication and speaking, you, my friend, are going to be one sexy sounding motherfucker. If you guys missed the video where I break it all down...
Why do you have to say it like that? Okay, so basically I have to work on my delivery, my tone, the speed of how I talk, which is bullshit because I already talk fast as fuck and I trip over my fucking words, so I'm just a clumsy fucking wreck, apparently. And I need to work on this.
Good practice on Apex is one shot.
Right? He's one shot. Top left.
No,
Sniper.
yeah, you gotta talk like a sniper. Snipers talk slow,
Well,
enunciate.
isn't that to control their heart rate though? Like real snipers ain't gonna say shit. They're just gonna sit there.
Yeah, well, you also got the spotters. The spotters are snipers too.
I imagine you would be the spotter. You'd be over there going, Tango coming in. Bottom right. I'd be there with the gun like bottom left. Dude, you gotta stop talking like that because I'm about to jerk it. That's hot. I can't focus. I don't know what to do with that. It's too much honey in my ears.
Oh my goodness, he reminds me of a motivational speaker.
This guy, yeah,
guys on the stage
he dresses the part
with the microphone on
their head.
ear.
Don't you love people? Oh wait, Jen just listened to the message. Let's see what she says about my sexy voice.
We might be waiting a while.
But in the meantime, I'm gonna press play.
Down and talk about how to be an awesome speaker, not like giving a speech. I'm talking one-on-one communicating. That video is listed and linked in the description. Gentlemen, I wanted to do this video, talk a bit about voice, and really encourage you to work on your speaking skills. This is what's going to be the difference. You're going to get more jobs. You're going to have more opportunities.
Really?
You're going to be taken more seriously and viewed as sexier if you learn how to communicate effectively. It doesn't matter that you don't have a deep macho mask.
I think I already communicate. No, I don't. Apparently, I can't even say the fucking word. Thought I already communicated effectively and efficiently. Oh, she responded. That's. I don't know if she's gonna play, but
So, you already have a deep, sexy voice? So, why?
You don't even know. You hear that? You hear that? It's a video. It's because I've got a boisterous voice, and I noticed that Ty has a very soft-spoken voice. So then he looked up a video. You know, it's just you're gonna have to go to YouTube and watch the video. So there you go, ladies. Single file, please. Take the number.
Still in vibrato, gentlemen. All that matters
Right.
is that you are a great dude. And I personally think you sound amazing.
Well, thank you, Doug, or whatever your Caucasian name is. He looks like a typical white guy. Would you call that the panty dropper?
Panty dropper.
That's all I'm gonna have to do. There you go. I'm just gonna kick in the door, and it's gonna be called the panty dropper. Like, bam, ladies, take a number. School's in session on my face.
This is the video where you gotta wear your headset. This is the tell the ladies make sure you wear your headset.
Wait.
Make sure
Put the
you
headphones
put
on.
the headphones on.
Turn the volume up.
Put the bass. Set it to the bass.
Put the headphones on your crotch. Turn the bass up. It's about to be really good. Okay, so that video told me nothing on how to get a deeper voice. It said the title says developing a deeper voice, and
that's to attract people.
In the whole video, he basically said you can't develop a deeper voice. What you need to do is just be comfortable in your own voice and speak slower, enunciate more, and just be happy.
They gotta clickbait people with titles and shit.
I don't clickbait. Let's see, 100% honest right here, even in the title. Smoke cigarettes. You'll get a deeper voice. Don't do it. Don't do it. They're horrible for your health. I wish I could stop. So, is that how you got your voice of honey? Am I doing what? Does that make you uncomfortable that I say that, the voice of honey? Okay. What if I was closer to you? If I sat closer to you, would it make you like, Sin, fuck off. Never fucking doing another video with you again, you fucking creeper. I'm gonna slide in your DMs later, like, hey. It's like, fucking Sin. Oh, God. So, just to reiterate, Sin, because that's my gamer tag. It's basically I don't think you've ever said my actual name or
You said-
Mannel.
You said not
It's always
to.
been Sin. Anyway, guys,
You said not to. Don't call me the other name.
don't call me by my real name. Call me
That's
my
my-
sexy Sin voice.
That's my government name.
I'm not that name anymore. Because that name is horrible. I have a horrible first name. This is trash. Anyway, so that's how you get a. Well, that tasted like ass with a side of sour cream, right? That's how you get a deeper voice, a sexier voice. Be comfortable with your own voice and enunciate more. Speak slower. Videotape yourself speaking slowly and loud, and then send that shit to me so I can laugh at it. Okay? You like that?
I mean, we already practiced. Everybody says I'm Batman.
Well, we're making fun of Chris. God, his Batman voice is trash. Michael Keaton had the best Batman voice. That was damn good Batman voice. Kevin Conroy too. You know, from the animated series.
Mhm.
That's Batman right there. I don't know how we got on a deep voice subject straight to Batman. That's where you go when you hear a deep voice. You know, not Darth Vader. Batman.
No, now you got me thinking.
Right?
You got me thinking now.
Now that's a sexy voice.
What's his name?
That's
James
a panty
Earl
drop.
Jones.
Yeah, that's a panty dropper right there. Right there, man. James Earl Jones walks in the place. Just says
man.
anything. Panties drop. That's it. Calm my own heart. So I'll leave the link to the video in the description below. Are you gonna be nice with the sign off? Or are you gonna be like, fucking drink bleach?
We gotta make another call out.
Well, you gotta pick one and stick with it. Like mine is later, bitches.
I gotta pick one. I want to be versatile.
Well, you don't need to do one at all. You can say later, bitches, or peace, or whatever. You know, go fuck yourself or something. But polite, I would imagine.
Voice of honey.
That's your sign off. It's the voice of honey signing out.
Look at that walk. Look at that walk.